Okay, I'm going to do another dot to dot today, and if you've been watching my videos, the first picture was an old-fashioned telephone, and the second picture is some fruit. And now the third picture, not sure. This is the third picture. So, back in Australia, when we started class, we had to meet our professors. There's sort of a meet and greet. So I went, and I think I had a backpack on from my university in Canada, and I'm standing there, and this voice comes up and says, "Hey, did you go to McMaster?" And I said, "Yeah." And started talking to this girl, Helen, and she said, "Oh, I went." I said, told her that I lived in residence, and it turns out she lived right above me, in the apartment above me. And the funny thing is that her three roommates I had met, and we did a party together in our residence. We walk around on the floor and you meet everybody. And I spent the party talking to them, and I never knew Helen. It's kind of funny, but the next thing that was funny is she told me who her boyfriend was, and he was a bartender at the university pub, and I knew him too, but I didn't know her. It's just a crazy, crazy world out there. So when I was in Australia, there were seven Canadians doing this program, and it was just fantastic. It gave us an opportunity to go to Teachers College in Australia and study the same program that we could have here, and just doing it in Australia, which was pretty awesome. I had a great time, met some great people, and it was unbelievable. If anybody ever gets a chance to do something like that, they really should. So we ended up meeting our professors, and we got in our sort of our groups, because depending on what you were studying, you had a different department. I was studying social sciences and geography, and because I studied geography at university, and I wanted to be a geography teacher. So we ended up meeting people. We met the Australians that were going to be in our classes with us, and we just, life was beginning. We were the strangers in a strange land. And if you've ever been to Australia, they have their own, language. They speak English, but their vocabulary is so different for so many things. They had to learn new words, and just slang, and just everything. It was awesome. I absolutely loved it. I remember in one of our classes, we had to teach a lesson, and then taught a lesson, but we were videotaped, and then we had to watch the videotape to see how we taught, if we had any idiosyncrasies, and if we said a lot, and then we had to basically critique ourselves. And everybody was very nervous about that. One of the guys actually did a video on Australian slang, which was good. But I thought, how can I beat the video, being nervous with the video camera? I'm not so nervous around a video camera now, but back then, you're like, what am I gonna do? And I thought, you know what? I will. I'm starting to see something here. It's kind of interesting. Yell it out if you know what that is. I can guess what it kind of looks like. I did a video on how to use a video camera. So I took away the power of the video camera because I had a video camera in my hand, and that was pretty cool. And it went really well. And as soon as you start to do the practice teaching and things like that, you get an idea that you want to be a teacher. It's not for everybody. 8, 9, sorry, I'm counting. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 18 all the way up there. 18, 19, 20. 21 goes around here. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Where's 30? Does anybody see 30? There's 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Sorry, you guys are getting a little whisper. Just me whispering numbers to you. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. You can see what that picture is right now, I think. It's pretty cool. Yes, it is an elephant blowing some water up. So, met the people. We all got along quite well. We all lived in different areas. Some lived in town. I lived in residence. And I met some interesting people there. One day I was just sitting around outside studying, trying to study. Beautiful weather. And these three girls came over, and they came to talk to me, and I ended up being friends with them the whole time I was there. 71, 72, 73, 74, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. I don't know what's going on here. Kind of strange looking. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not the best dot to dot drawer. 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. And it wasn't just Canadians and Australians at this university. We met. There were some Americans there. We met a guy named Bruce who was studying radiology. And then there was Tor. He was from Norway, and he was studying film making, because they had a great filmmaking school. We met a couple of people that were studying winemaking. We had a winemaking part of the school. We met just people from all over, and we became friends. The international gang became friends, and it was a lot of fun. I got to be in the final project of Tor. He was doing a video. He was a filmmaker, and he needed someone in his video, and he chose me. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm in a video somewhere at the vaults at the university for someone's graduation project. I thought that was kind of cool. But it was just an adventure that you just can't describe. Studying at university is one thing, but then studying at university in another country, that's a long. How do I get up there? In another country is just incredible. Just, am I supposed to cross over? Some of these pictures I don't get. It's just weird. And then we go down here, and then we cross up to here, and then we go up. I don't know what's happening here. So I guess this is a tree. Maybe, I don't know what's going on here. But we have a little elephant in the dot picture. So there's an elephant for you. A little bit of my starting out my school work in Australia. It was a great time, and I always wonder what all of those people I studied with are doing. Now you lose touch, and I just wonder if they're teaching. Hopefully, you spend a year at teacher's college, so you end up being a teacher. But I'm doing what I love. I'm not teaching geography. I'm teaching adults English. I teach the immigrants who come to Canada, the newcomers. We teach them English and teach them how to survive, not just English, but how to deal with the government, apply for library cards, and then to get your driver's license, and to get your health card, and to get all of this stuff that comes with being a Canadian. So we do a lot with them, and it's a great job. I love it so much. It's just something that I think I was born to do. Well, there's the baby elephant. Hope you enjoyed that. And our next picture is going to be this. And there's a lot of tight stuff up going on in here, so I don't know what it's going to be, but that picture will be coming up soon. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoy the dots. The joke of the week is going to be continuing with knock-knock jokes. Last week was knock-knock jokes. This week I have a special guest helping me. Some of you will recognize her. Enjoy those. Watch some of my stories. And I'm going to be working on some English videos this summer, because that's what I want to do too. So thank you so much for your support. If you like the video, subscribe. If you leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you have any ideas or other videos I can do, I would love to do it. So thanks, have a great day, and we'll see you for the jokes of the day.